Sziasztok! Szép estét mindenkinek! Folytatni fogjuk a Hogwarts Legacy-t, és remélem, hogy normálisan működik minden. Úgy látom, hogy nem nagyon, mert hang nincs egy pillanat. Na, most már van hang is.
It was a spontaneous outing. We had intended to study, but then I really fancied something sweet.
And did you go to Steepleys? Yes.
Na, megnézzük, hova is kéne menni. Úgy láttam, vissza kell menni Fégi professzorhoz, jó? Felfele, ne hagyjál békén. Hát, lehet, hogy valami rövidebb így. Na, ugorjál meg! Öcsém, nem tegyne 100-ig, akkor biztos közelebb. Na, meg így nagyon közelebb, biztos jöttem ugyanoda. Bassza meg! Kár is.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Az igen. Na, ennyit Füge professzorról.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Igen, mondjuk arra kíváncsi volnak, hogy a bagolynak a kezéből ezt a fénylő követ egyáltalán ki lehet szedni, vagy nem. Vagy csak az disz.
Incendio! Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Igen, rejtek semmi. Úgy látom, más küldetés nincs, úgyhogy ezt fogjuk csinálni.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this
A
port...
portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you
Na
later.
jó, akkor majd este. Na gondolom egyből este is lesz. Hát persze.
Revelio.
Ó, csövesek a fények.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Kiábrándulás. Mert láthatatlanságra van ottan az egyik boltban ilyen mágia, de azt nem tudtuk megvenni, nem volt elég pénz. És ki kell ezt is cserélnünk. Ó, rögtön itt van a csávó.
Quietly now.
Revelio.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as
Ha
well.
láthatatlan egy, de azért észrevesz a köcsög. Azok nem épp a legjobb helyen vannak. Ketten. Csoda, hogy nem jön utánunk.
Blast. The librarian's still here. behind the bookcase.
Revelio.
Itt még nem jártunk, úgyhogy körbenézünk ott.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? The library's closed until morning.
És a tűz mögött van egy láda. Ah, szép.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Baszott rá, hogy a fiú felrobbasztotta itt a dolgot. Felszerelés sem megtelt. Anyádba jár a faszod. Rájunk eladni valamit, ami nem 90-be kerül. Minden 90?
Must have been one of the books wandering about.
Most kaptunk egy másik szemüveget.
The key. Here it is. Revelio.
Hát ott ez tuti megégett. Nem is lehet átmenni rajta.
Lumos. Leviosa. Accio.
Na jó, addig még észre nem vesznek, nem fogunk szórakozni itt egy ládával.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
De még nem itt jelzett valamit, ha jól láttam. Na most nem ér akkor szarni rá.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book. Revelio.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
És itt az egy lapot, ami szépen elrepült.
Ghost, don't let her see you. We must remain unseen.
De ki ne lásson meg? A szellem. Ó, pedig ott van mellette egy láda. Szomorodjál meg! Záros.
Sure, you'd be It's not safe for young mortals.
Tudtam, hogy észre fog venni, mert a buzi csávó elment mellette.
Silent as a grave.
Nekem északüldetés területéről.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about. I'll be quieter than a jar.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts... can help Anne.
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
És megint ez a hülye szemes láda.
Quietly now.
Esetleg Evel? Ki tudunk vele tolni? Aha, így, evel a képességgel ki. És azért volt benne 500 space, az elég jó.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Egy kéz kibújt a ládából.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Aranylevél.
and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell.
Kár is.
I'm going to tell.
Hol van kis köcsög?
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Igen, meg kell javítani.
Leviosa!
Hol van? Itt van.
Reparo. Revelio.
Szerintem, hogy az
Of
egy...
course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Ja, megint a ősi mágia.
That's it.
Az meg be van lakatolva. De nem. Felszerelése megtelt, de jó. Ez a szemüveg 20-as védekezése, azt a rohadt. Hát... mindegy, hagyjuk el, vagy szedjük szét. Egyenruhát kaptunk helyette.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Jó nagy láda. Hát megint megtelt, hát ilyen nincsen amúgy. És nem is fogja engedni már felvenni? Ez 12-es szintenek kell, hogy legyünk. Hát nem nagyon fogja engedni felszedni még egyszer. Ó, basszus gitár.
Where might this lead?
Ki tudja, mi volt abban a nagy ládában. Olyan nagy láda eddig még nem volt.
Revelio.
Az jó, és oda hogy kell lejutni?
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Csak megadta a választ.
Revelio. Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
Az igen.
Revelio.
Ah, szép. Jó támadások vannak itt. Itt egy láda.
Revelio.
Igen, az arra nyit, de akkor a láda fele... Hol lehet az út? Az szép. Azt hittem, hogy így megmarad. De így sem marad meg.
Revelio. This must be the way forward. But to where?
Hát szép, ez jó.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Egyenruha. Bírom, hogy megtelt a hely. Szeretsz valahol elmenni eladni? Hatszögű szemüveg, az igen.
Revelio.
Aztán épp oda akartam dobni, de mindegy. Az gyönyörű. És megint leesik, hát ilyen nincsen.
Revelio. It is a book after all.
Na dugd bele a fejed.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian!
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Na legalább nem köpött be a csávó. Felnézhetünk az emeletre, hogy nincs ott valami, hol kell itt felmenni. Nincs is, talán itt az asszony elment. Mondjuk kár, ott maradt lent két láda is.
Rebellion. Lumos.
Ez pont a csávónál volt. Ott voltam az előbb. Ott van a lepke, innen láttam. Bevilágított zölden. Na elég jó, 25-ből 15 megvan. Megint megtelt a hely, de jó. Már nem szedek szét semmit, mert egy csomó pénzt csak elpazarlok vele. Ja, de nem szól semmit a könyvtáros. De nem aludt ki ez a tűz. Hogy lehet oda bejutni?
Rebellion.
Hát nem enged begurulni. Ennyit erről.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hát gyors utazunk gyorsabb, mint itt szaladgálni össze-vissza. Valaki itt van.
Cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood?
Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig.
Revelio.
Visitor.
Na nem mondod, itt állok már mióta.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Aha, hiányzik belőle egy pár oldal.
Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Na jó. Nézzük, milyen küldetés van. Semmilyen? Az jó. Ez a rejtek helyes van, de hát ezt úgy se jelzi a térkép.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Na jó, kaptunk közben 2 küldetést.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Jó, már világtérkép. És nem fog hagyni. Jó, igen. Ó, hát most kaptunk egy párat. Azt mondja, hát először csinálj meg akkor ezt a párbajt.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Elég csak, hogy belogott. Hát igen, csak ki kéne cserélni. Egy pár varázslatot. Anyát seggi!
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Na vajon mit ad?
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it! You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Úgy látom, valami lesz nála.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge.
És komolyan.
Ready?
Na jó, csináljuk meg gyorsan.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Incendio! Leviosa!
Nicely done!
Incendio!
Excellent form!
Incendio! Leviosa!
Keep trying!
Elfogyott az energia. Basszus.
Incendio! Leviosa! Incendio!
Muszáj volt egy kicsit lassabban csinálni.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Na jó, így nála nem lesz több küldetés. Kitérő gurulás. Álljunk először erre a gyógynövényes órára. Az kint van? Vagy mi ott van hát a világ végén? Hát nem tudom, még közelebb.
I thought Professor Black would get rid of it. Revelio.
I adore playing wizard chess with my siblings. A bit violent, but fun.
I really have made a mess of things.
Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Incendio.
Beszéljünk bele, ha már itt vagyunk.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I'd collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Na jó, majd
Very much
ránézzünk arra a
appreciated.
könyvekre.
One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Revelio.
Azokat hogy lehet ezt az első szintit, azt én mindig nem tudom. Még valami pittyog.
Revelio.
Két ajtó is van, mind a kettő zárva, mi? Hát de erre nem írja, hogy zárva, érdekes.
Revelio.
Az kívül van? De ha ez bent volt, akkor annak is bent kell lenni. Hát de nem, úgy nézem, hogy az tényleg kint van.
Revelio.
Májba cukor.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello! Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect
Ja,
our
ez az
ears.
a visítós gyökér.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Hát igen. Még jó, hogy varázslók.
Sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Revelio.
Lehet vele beszélni, de minek? És miért jel ez a cseréple?
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Na jó van.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Szóval pont a becserébe...
Restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Nem bármilyen méretű cserébe termeszthető.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Azt mondja, harapnak a káposzták.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once.
Szóval itt van káposztánk.
Nurse Benny put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Aha, ne csak. A bitang. Feje lefelé lebeg. Tényleg. Nem is figyeltem. Káposztával kell megtámadni. Mi van?
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could
Jó,
prove
igen,
useful
jó,
outside of
jön
the
egy kis
greenhouse.
segítség,
Nothing wrong with a bit
biztos.
of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time.
Revelio.
I'll see you back in class.
Pont a másik ajtón lehetett volna felmenni. Ha mondjuk itt is fel lehet menni, de most lefele kell.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Na jó, ne vegyük el a
Magical plants have
kedvét.
so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make any
Még 4
we
perc
must
van.
first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Azt mondja, 5 termésről. Majd visszajöjjön, megnézzük azt a káposztát.
Revelio.
Hát... Szállj ki a vízből.
I'll trade you a spoon's worth of flubber.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Bájtala órán kell még részt venni. Pálcafogantyút kapunk érte meg aranyat. hogyha elkapjuk könyveket. Hát de itt is van, úgyhogy ahhoz nem kell gyorsítani, mert az tovább tart. Mint ide elszaladni.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Csak ott repült a bitang? Hova az anyjába lett?
Revelio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Egy van fent, azt tudom. Azt meg láttam az elébb. És ha minden igaz, még igen, nem ott a másik oldalt.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Szóval írtam, hogy titokba tartsa a naplót.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Na nézzük, milyen fogadjuk vannak itt. Ez is bagolja. Nem néz ki rosszul, de mondjuk ez se. Még lehet jobban néz ki, mint ez a fekete. Huszonnégyes. Az azért nem semmi. Gyűjtemény az nem nagyon izgat. Igen, csak nem tudom felszedni a köppenyt. Meg semmit, mert tele vagyok. És hogy ez az egy, ez fekete. Csinálj meg akkor ezt a másik órát, aztán majd találkozunk Natival.
I sent a love letter to Imelda Reyes once, and I think she's also...
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Blackwood. Revelio.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Szedjük össze azért, ami itt van. Hú, de sok pénz volt, egy darab.
I hate to see a creature get Revelio. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing.
and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Hát még szép.
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Hozzuk ki neki, de bajba leszünk.
Very well, I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that.
Korcs szőrbe. Kis tojás. Jó, ott annak tollak. Milyen rózsaszín madár, öcsém.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Ó, védekező. A Horklump. Hát ezt nem tudjuk csinálni. A gyógyító bájtat. De ezt a kettőt igen. Szóval feloldja a nagy zsákmányládák helyét.
Revelio.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Ha mindegy, megvárjuk. Másat nem lehet csinálni.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
A csávon megint valami kitett.
What happened?
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Na, ott van. A bűntársa. Na jó, többet nem tudunk csinálni.
I brewed an Edgerus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Elmondhatnánk, hogy a barátunk, de mindegy.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out.
Jó,
No harm.
de legközelebb
Cheers to
semmi.
that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Na nézzük, hogy hol van Nati. Ó, hát... nincs közel. Hol ez a retkesegér? Ja, milyen jó, hogy oda nincs gyors utazás. Basszus macska. Ott egy sárkány. Na de... Először gyors utazzunk ide? Eladjuk a holmit. Igen, az van ott közel. Tele van az inventory.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
De itt is el tudnám adni, de ott van egy szemes láda, azt először... Ó, nincs áttéve. Megoldj! Végre ki tudjuk nyitni ezeket a szarokat. És itt van egy csomó ilyen láda ebbe a faluba. Ne lagoljál már, mi a jó Isten! Vagy direkt nem mutat egyet se. Valsörös hordó.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Na, azt mondja eladás.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Hát azért nem ad semmit. Ó, van nálunk egy 19-es. Hát ezt nem tudom, ezt egyenlőre meghagyom azt a legendást. Hiába epikes, de hát... mindegy. Menj el a rossz bajba. Ó, erősebzésű bájta.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Mondjuk ez a láthatatlan se volna rossz. De valahol én láttam valamit, amit meg akartam még itt venni. Csak nem tudom, hogy melyik bolt volt az. A varázsló ruhást lett volna. Hát... nem, de szerintem a könyves bolt volt. Persze, csak nem erre kéne menni. Sok szemes ládát érdekes, most nem mutassa.
Revelio.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Ja, ez igaz, ez csak az a lépcső.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Kedvenc játék, persze. Trágyagép. A jó Isten tudja, hogy innen kellene nekem valami. Vegyük meg ezt a hülye komposztálót.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Revelio.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Emlékszek, hogy ott is volt egy láda, csak azt nem tudom, most ez rend... Desláda volt, vagy szemes?
Revelio.
Tudod, hogy szemes, akkor nem hagytam volna itt.
Revelio.
Pushing a plow is good on
És pont kint van. Ez már csak egy sima láda, akkor a szemes van kint.
Revelio.
Revelio.
De ez se szemes, sima láda. Egy jó nagy. Ébenfa kesztyű.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I'm well suited to counting money.
Revelio.
Megvagy. Valamelyik híd alatt is volt pedig egy. Aha. Az zárva van. Az is zárva van.
Revelio.
Ott volt.
Professor Black.
De nem jelez. Ott viszont egy papírt jelez. Ahogy szintet léptünk. Ja, akkor nem ez a híd volt.
Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
Na már. Oh.
Lumos.
Ez a kikötős lett volna?
Revelio.
Ki a közelbe.
Centaurs have never had much use for wizard kind, have they?
Lumos.
Gyere csak ide.
The tales of Beetle the Bard still ring true today.
Elhagyta a lepkét, öcsém.
We've got dark wizards these days.
Valami közelebbi, mint az ott fent. Ott van egy kis háznál. De úgy látom, hogy onnan viszont gyalog kell mennünk.
Revelio.
Az milyen jó vég volt.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Az hol van a föld alatt? Nem bugos, hát hol?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Akkor erre kell?
Revelio.
Összeszedjük a gombát.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Lent van valami.
Revelio.
Nem tudom mi az, mindjárt megnézzük. Hé, ez valami újfajta gomba.
Revelio. Incendio.
Aha, habitang. Szerintem... Nem lehet azt a golyót felgyújtani.
Revelio.
Ja, Rebellió. Hát na én nézzük meg mi van itt. Ennyi? Egy sapi?
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio.
Hát... Annyikat csak visszaszpawnoltatta.
Revelio.
It's like a place
Hát
right out
végre
of a
lesz ide
storybook.
gyors utazás. Tekes, hogy valamikor mutass ezt a hülye gombát, valamikor nem.
What are you up to now? Revelio.
Rebellióra készülök. Hát nem tudom mi értelme volt. Ide jött az asszony.
Revelio. Revelio.
Csúcskalap.
Revelio.
Pár láda. Kereskedő.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Revelio.
Amit akkor a kicsi.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I should have...
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Jó van. Ó, 37-es. Ha mondjuk, hogy szarul néz ki, de... Az itt több mint 10 szintet lép. Legyen ez. Azért ne csináljam a teljes bohócot a karakterből. Há, lett egy kis plusz erő.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
Revelio, what's going on here?
I've always said that travel...
És mindenki segítséget akar?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps? What precisely do you need to retrieve, and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Most komolyan. Menni a csaj. Hát az... Még a követ nem látni, de mindegy.
This must be where the Pinch-Smedley family astrolabe is.
Ja, hogy csak így merül a víz alá. Aha. Nagyon jó holmikat ad.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Hozhatná gyorsabban is.
Trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Azt mondja, kis pénzért cserébe. Hát, próbál, nem kell az. Úgyis nekünk adta a kesztyűbe minden, de hát...
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again, and I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
They must have come this way. Think!
Revelio.
Slippery as a kelpie, they say you are.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stand aside!
Na gyertek!
I'll have taken your life before you even look.
Az igen. Hát azt jó, hogy ezt csapta. Te köcsög.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Perhaps I'm not
I'm not going anywhere.
Szépen megtörte.
Clumsy little thumb. I haven't even had my tea yet. Expulse potato! What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Ez mi a fene?
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Szóval ládával hozottam.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Hol van az a májúcukor?
Levioso! Incendio!
Accio! Lumos.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious how these Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Arra csak úgy álltunk.
The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall
Jó, majd óvatosak leszünk.
notes and books.
Revelio.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Revelio! Revelio!
Hát, nem sokkal gyengébb, de maradunk ami van. Ez lehetett volna jobb. Hol van ez a tábor? Hát nincs közel.
Revelio. Revelio.
Csak így négy szaladgálnak ezek a paukok.
Revelio.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Revelio.
Revelio.
Alapvetően, hogy itt be lehet jönni, de nem lehet átmenni oda.
Incendio. Here. Levioso.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Jó.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Jé, nem tudom, csak felmászik. Megszóltam.
Accio. Accio.
Megint egy gyengébb kesztyű. De nem ugrott volna rá, kár.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Ez ami nagyobb.
Revelio.
Hova lett a nagy?
Incendio. Revelio.
This place has seen better days.
Ö, t- 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 t-
Leviosa.
Nem a Leviosa, menjél már.
Reparo.
Hát, az se segített rajta.
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hát de... Na.
Incendio. Revelio.
És komolyan amúgy ennek kellett ide jönni? Nem valami sok.
Reparo.
Lumos.
Reparo. Accio. Leviosa.
Igen, lebeg.
Accio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Leviosa.
Megint tele van. Lejtár.
Revelio.
Hát, eljöttem, hogy semmi van.
Revelio.
Szóval 3-ból 1. Sötét korcs.
Leviosa.
Revelio. An encampment. This must be it.
Leviosa.
Well...
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
I'll take them all. Run the other way when every time.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Anne will regret not joining us. He doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of a...
Just here.
Azért jó, hogy nem arra dobja.
Let's see what...
I won't rest.
How many of you are there?
Up with it, Donna. Enjoy suffering, do you? Ranrock will unite us.
Pity. Not quite. I've been fighting since before you were born. Chill spells glance off of me. Oh, that was meant for me.
Közel volt. Baszki.
Easily done. You won't stop me.
I will.
Surrender now.
That was unimpressive. I am quite a minute.
Was that your best?
This was physical. Somebody there? An intruder!
Itt voltak itt páran, na. Az itt nem lesz jó vége.
Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you?
De jó vagy, már megint megtehetél. Viszont ez 32-es.
Ranrock won't be stopped!
Menjél már, mi a faszom érsz gatol már megint? Byte-a használata nélkül kell befejezni a csatát. Ha jó neki, és ezt miért csak most látom.
quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to on. Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Érdekes azok a kövek? Semmi értelme nem volt. Szép.
Revelio.
Itt is vannak.
You've been paying attention.
That was quite something.
Anyádot!
Revelio.
Aha, és most jönnek a golyók. Még valahol gondolom lenni kell egynek.
Revelio.
Jó, ezek itt vannak. Vagyis a izé itt van, csak a golyók hol vannak?
Incendio. Accio. That's that. Settle. Revelio.
Hát nem tudom, mire volt ez nekem jó, de... Kocsbarlang, meg mit tudom én, azért egy gyors utatás jó volna ide valahova. Nyuszi, szarvas, minden. Nagy tüskés dobog. Hát de hova hajtotta ez a hülye ezt a követ? Basz ki anyád! Azt mondja, egy dobok hátára fordítása. Baszki! Hány ilyen szar van itt? Jó, neki! Kurva anyját!
Revelio. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was. Revelio.
Mi ez? Egy tojás.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Na jó, hol van?
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Beállítások.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Hát csak hozzávalókat lehet venni.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Hát nem tudom, ez a kalap most milyen kalap volt.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
Itt van hátul. Basszus, még ezt gyorsan megcsinálom, azt szerintem már ennyi.
Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. It's so tricky after all. Revelio. Lumos.
Nem tudom hány emelin próbálom amúgy.
Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
Sorba kéne vinnem azt a nagy gömböt.
Lumos.
De meg sem mozdul.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Revelio.
Hát ez érdekes.
Lumos. Revelio.
Jaj, ezt kellett belegurítni oda a lyukba.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
Hogy itt nincs minden összegyűjtve abba a házikóba?
Revelio.
Hát nem is jelez semmit. Ja, hogy az nem ott van. Egyel lejjebb. Van lakatolva.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos.
Az meg a föld alatt van megint?
Revelio. Incendio.
Ez jó neki. Mindig a föld alatt van valami.
Revelio.
Ezt tudom bejelölni. Úgyis fog itt nekem jelezni. Húsos nyelv itt a levegőbe tudod emelni.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Jó. Nem megyünk már ide be. Szerintem már ennyi volt. Ha mentünk egyet. És akkor majd legközelebb folytassuk. Nem tudom, hol mennyi időm lesz. Hogyha akad, akkor fogjuk folytatni. Úgyhogy addig is köszönöm a figyelmet. További szép estét mindenkinek. Jó éjszakát. Sziasztok!